The first thing I felt was cold stone beneath my skin. The kind of cold that sinks into your bones. The kind that doesn't let go. My head throbbed. My mouth tasted like metal. And when I opened my eyes, nothing made sense. I was stretched out on a banquet table, my wrists bound in crimson silk. The silk pulsed against my skin, almost like it was breathing. Candles burned along the table, but their flames were black. They didn't light the room. They only deepened the shadows. That's when I saw them. They sat around the table, the guests, their faces hidden beneath porcelain masks, each mask painted with a grinning mouth, full of shattered teeth. Their hands lay flat on the table, fingers too long, nails cracked and blackened, twitching, like spiders waiting to strike. I tried to move, but the silk tightened, digging into my skin like hungry worms.
We saved the finest course for last.
I turned my head, and there he stood, the host, no longer beautiful. His skin split like overripe fruit. His smile stretched too wide, far beyond what a human face could bear. And his eyes, two wells of writhing darkness, boiling with hunger. The guests leaned forward, all at once. Their necks snapped in perfect unison, like puppets on broken strings. From beneath the table, something slithered. It touched my feet. It felt like skinless hands. This wasn't a party. This was a ritual. And I was the offering. The guests began to hum, a sound so old it made the air tremble. The walls bled, thick and dark, like the house itself was alive and starving. Above me, bodies hung from the ceiling, their mouths frozen in eternal screams, eyes stitched shut.
We won't kill you, Isla. That would be mercy.
The host's fingers traced down my chest. Wherever he touched, my skin paled, veins filling with black ink, the same ink from the invitation. The silk bindings pierced my skin, drinking deep. The candles hissed and whispered my name. Over and over, Isla, Isla, Isla. My name doesn't belong to me anymore. The house breathed. The floor shifted, like I was lying on the chest of some sleeping beast. The guests began to eat. Not food, but themselves. Tearing at their own skin, chewing their own bones, eyes wide with ecstasy. I screamed. The house swallowed the sound whole.
Welcome home, Isla. You'll never leave.
Darkness swallowed me, and from beneath the table, something ancient and starving wrapped around my ankles and dragged me down. The feast had only just begun. Darkness swallowed me, and from beneath the table, something ancient and starving wrapped around my ankles and dragged me down. The feast had only just begun.